Chimpanzees are under threat of extinction as thousands of them are taken from the wild each year to meet the demand for pets, tourist attraction, bushmeat, and body parts used as ornaments. In this week's feature, the man who gets kisses from elephants, Alvin Kaunda, looks at some of the conservation measures being taken to ensure that these species thrive.
The sounds of happy chimps at the Sweetwater's Chimpanzee Sanctuary in Old Pejeta Conservancy in central Kenya. The jovial mood as they play and groom each other, however, belies the trauma that befell them in the wild. They escaped from being killed for their meat or kept as pets in the Middle East. Over the past decade, the Sweetwater Sanctuary has been compelled to take in chimpanzees rescued from traumatic situations, some of them rescued from cramped and unnatural living conditions, with most of them nursing injuries from human abuse. One of the first to call Sweetwater's home is 35-year-old Max, who had been raised by a French film crew in the 1980s. Despite his playful tantrums and spontaneous screaming, he is a performer who will charm you with his antics.
Because of their intelligence, some of them they've been attempting to escape. They've been trying to disconnect the power. They've been trying to short circuit the electric fence by using the dry sticks.
Chimps aren't native to Kenya. In 1995, a chimpanzee was rescued from Burundi, where he'd been held in this small cage suspended from the ceiling without enough room for him to sit or lie. After years of standing on two legs, his pelvic muscles were so underdeveloped that he became bipedal, like a human.
They have extraordinary strength, so they are 4 times stronger than the strongest man in the world.
Illegal wildlife trade is devastating wildlife species across the globe as poachers, traffickers and highly organized criminal syndicates ruthlessly pursue profit at any cost to meet consumer demand for bushmeat. Demand for bushmeat from the illegal hunting of wildlife like elephants, bats, antelopes, monkeys and great apes is on the rise, with roughly 500 African species sold in economically well-off African cities or exported to Europe annually.
These chimpanzees, they are very, very, very expensive to maintain, so it normally costs us around 450,000 every year for each chimpanzee. So in case if a newborn is born accidentally, we control the breeding because of the cost.
In the year 2016, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, uplisted the western chimpanzee from endangered to critically endangered, reflecting the subspecies' increasingly dire conservation status.
So our main aim here is just to give them the better life because they were abused, they were traumatized, so they will spend the rest of their life in this sanctuary. Because also, this is not their natural habitat, so they live in a tropical rainforest, and this is a savanna woodland area.
However, humans who eat bushmeat risk transmission of diseases from the animal. To curb this trade and avert the health risks, hunting quotas have to be enforced, the remaining species be protected, and civic education on bushmeat be conducted. For KBC Channel 1, I'm Alvin Kaunda.